have another one. 245 Sports, myself, Dens, El Caps, and SB. How you guys doing, man? I think it's a good weekend for both of us, for all of us.
No, not yet, man. Not yet. There's one more game to go in it. The ancestors of my Ivorian uncles and aunties, man. Yo, I need you, man, to do me a job today.
Yeah, man, another week of Premier League action. Yeah, some good games. Some teams got spanked. Boy, we're gonna get into that. But yeah, man, let's start with the game that just finished.
Bro, I was chatting shit about Nigeria here. One mad cough just hit. Pow!
Yeah, be careful.
Woo.
The tongue is powerful. The tongue is powerful.
Spirits are out today, man.
The GG strong, you know. Then I said, Chikabala.
But yeah, man. Man U, Aston Villa, game that just finished at Villa Park. Man U came out on top 2-1. A great victory for Man U, another away win. I think that's the third home defeat in a row for Aston Villa. Yeah, what are your thoughts in the game?
You know what? Yeah, we just got the 3 points, and that's the most important thing because our performance second half, especially, wasn't good. It wasn't good at all. Villa were all over us, and you know what? Yeah, credit where credit's due. Onana pulled some good saves off this game, kept us in the match, and the manager. I'm not as biggest fan, but the substitution of taking off Rashidi, bringing on McTominay actually did work because then on our left side we wasn't under as much pressure as we were with Rashidi on the pitch. So yeah, you have to credit the manager. His sub came on, got the winner. But again, it's the same story with United. Not good enough second half. First half we were pretty decent. Second half, Villa were just all over us and we were fortunate to stay in the game. But again, the most important thing is just closing the gap between top 5 and United. Because if Villa were to win or get a point, it would have been 8 to 10 points difference between us. So now the gap is 6 points, which is better than nothing. So yeah, good win, poor performance.
Yeah, man. Shout out to McTom. McTorts. McClutch with another goal. Yeah, man. He's proving his worth. He had a lot of doubters, a lot of critics. But I think he's showing his worth. I think he's showing that he's not really a central midfielder, to be honest. I think that's where a lot of the problems were occurring. We were looking for a midfielder to retain possession, to control things in midfield. McTominay is a former striker, so he's not that guy, which is fine. I think now Man United fans know it. We know who he is. I think Man United fans are more accepting of him. And yeah, me personally, I see a place for him in Man United squad in the future. I know everyone wanted him out. But yeah, I see a place for him in the team. Shout out to him for coming on, getting a winner. But yeah, in terms of the game, yeah, Aston Villa, they played well. They probably deserved to win, if I'm going to be totally honest. They had the better chances. Man U had some chances as well. But yeah, they dominated the ball more, which has been Man United's problem for the longest, even before Ten Hag. But yeah, another W. Can't really complain. Højlund, shout out to Højlund as well. Another goal. I always had faith. I knew he was a good striker, man. It's just you saw at the earlier stages of the season, the wingers, they were playing for themselves. They weren't really looking for him. Now that's changed. And now he's getting the goals. I think that'll feed in to the wingers getting the ball to him more, so which is good. Yeah, I'm happy right now. I'm happy. We're winning on decent form. Yeah, can't really ask for much more.
One more thing I want to add as well is just Kobe Mainoo. He's a brilliant player, man. He's so composed.
That's the problem.
And his performances, no goal, no assist today, but he's just very mature.
Yeah.
That's what I like about his game. He's starting to show that maturity and he's starting to show that consistency longer as well. There's previous games where he's like kind of faded out after that 50, 60 minutes. In this game, we saw that he continued with that consistency for a longer period of time. So I really like that about his game. He's really improving. And yeah, I feel like he's made a big difference to our team. Casemiro coming back as well. helped as well. I think the midfield's a bit more balanced now, and Bruno's not as gun ho. As much as he's crap, he's not as gun ho as before. Like he's choosing when and where to pass to try and make them Hollywood passes. He's not as abrasive and as rushed as before. So yeah, we're coming together. Not great performances, but like I said, win's a win. Shout out Mano.
Yeah, man. As for Villa, I don't think they should be too concerned. If they play how they played, they'll win games. Yeah. But yeah, let's move to the next game.
Wait, just on United.
Oh yeah.
United are poor. You man are shit.
It's been no.
Like,
What?
For like
Shit.
60 minutes of that game, you man got dominated. And they should have had like 3 goals at least. And to me, it looks like Villa bottled it.
Yeah.
This is the opportunity to make a statement and go well clear of you guys, and they bottled it. But I think Villa are much better than you guys. I don't see like to give up that much of the ball of the they call it in boxing. That's why they call it ring generalship. What they call it?
Yeah, ring generalship.
They had all of that in the game, and you guys, when you had chances to break, you didn't look threatening. I think there was a time.
No, we look threatening.
Yeah, I thought Garnacho.
Garnacho looked threatening, but when it came to him to get a good shot on target to pepper the keeper, he didn't do that. When I think there was a time Casemiro had it on the left hand side near the touchline where the bench was to play it out. He just had to play the horrible pass all the way to the I don't know to who messed up the pass. Like I feel like there's no like consistency in your play. There's no like repeatability in your play, and I think that's worrying moving forward. You may get the wins, but where's the repeatability in this performance moving forward?
Talking about repeatability, Rashford. You know, the last game, you know, there was the critics. He got his goal, had a good performance, and people say, okay, we want to see this. Everyone knows that when he has these games, like when people are criticizing him, he'll come back and score a goal or have a good performance. But it's the performance after that, and those performances moving forward that they're usually lackluster, and that's the case again today, which is disappointing.
And what's quite telling is that I think deep down you expect Garnacho to bring something out of the bag rather than Rashford these days.
Yeah, I was just about to say that young Garnacho was on the pitch. It was Rashford that got taken off, and that was the correct decision.
Yeah,
because Garnacho was the biggest threat.
Yeah.
So Rashford, man, step up, man. We're getting sick of this inconsistency.
No, I'm not getting. I've been, bruv. He's made me sick. I've got this cold because of that guy. I think Emery lost the game. The substitution of Bailey was the wrong one. I think that killed the game for Villa because Bailey was cooking Lindelof. He had him on a screw. I was cooking him, and he took him off. When that substitution happened, killed the game for Villa. I think that was a wrong sub to make. I understand why he tried to do it. He tried to put Diaby on that wing with fresher legs, with more pace to go at Lindelof. But Bailey had that consistency going. Just leave him do his job. Because when he was cooking him, Villa got their equaliser. Because I'm sure Bailey got the assist for that equaliser. So just leave him on to cook him consistently. You've got the energy, you've got the wind behind you. Just go at him. You know that Lindelof can't handle you. And then you take him off and bring on Diaby, with the Tielemans subs. Yeah, Emery lost the game for Villa. Thank God.
And also, is Bailey better than Diaby?
Right now.
He might be.
Right now.
I'm not even sure. Before, nobody was thinking that 3 months ago.
Diaby started off the season cooking, but he's just falling off. And then Bailey's just...
Yeah, to the point where he's been benched.
Yeah, I think Bailey's a hot and cold player. He's inconsistent. But when he's on, he's a big problem.
Yeah.
And you saw it today. Yeah, he was a big threat today.
And also one last point, Ollie Watkins had a mare. And at certain times where if you're a top striker and you need to help your team, when the ball goes into your feet, you need to hold that and release it. Sometimes go into his feet and then he would have a bad touch, he'll get tackled a bit, lose the ball. And you saw Emery going crazy on the sideline when that happened a few times. So, yeah. I'm not saying he's a bad player, but today was a day.
Yeah, he had a couple of chances as well, couldn't put them away.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's that. Yeah, the race for the top 4 is heating up. Let's move to the next game, boy. boy.
So it was carnival today somewhere in Stratford.
The Olympic Stadium, Stratford, boy. Yeah,
It's a
man.
party somewhere down there.
A massacre took place today, boy. I tell you.
Boy,
You know, I saw before the game, West Ham fans confident. We can
confident.
do this. Looking at the starting lineup, West Ham fans saying, "Oh, they're beatable, this and that." Boy, Arsenal, they showed them levels.
It wasn't even close. Like,
No,
I mean, it was close for like 10 minutes. And then we got into our groove and then we just put it on them. Even without those set piece goals, yeah. We had opportunities to score and we didn't take them. So on another day, it could have been like 8 goals,
yeah,
9 goals. And they never had a chance of scoring. Never had a chance of scoring. And this is coming to the game. We heard of Jesus again not fit. What's his face is not fit. Tomiyasu not fit. Smith Rowe's not around. Obviously, Partey's still gone. Vieira's still gone. So, and we went on to do that. We had no one on the bench, and yeah, I think everybody played well.
Yeah, it was a great performance from Arsenal. Trossard was a threat.
Yeah,
Got his goal. What a goal! Saka, top player, got his goal as well. Rice, what a finish from Rice as well.
mm-hmm.
He had a great game. Yeah, it was just a great performance overall from Arsenal. Centre backs dominant against Bowen. He didn't have a kick. Yeah, just a complete performance from Arsenal.
Statement. It was a statement because nobody goes away to Olympic Stadium and even win convincingly. You might win, but like it'll be a battle. At least they'll put it on you. They're going to be a physical battle, and the crowd's going to get into it. But that rarely happens to West Ham.
Yeah, I think they're missing. Now go on.
One Kudus let me down.
Yeah, man, we was hyping it up like Kudus versus Saka. Let's see who
Run
steps
versus
up.
Nigeria and then flipping. Let that Nigerian devil show him up, man. On the day that Nigeria are going to win AFCON. Oh, this is painful, man. But no, I think West Ham will miss a Paqueta today.
I was just about to say that they've been missing him for a while, man.
They are
because they couldn't string 3 passes together in midfield.
No,
it was bad, man. Arsenal completely dominated that game, and I think they should move Kudus to the middle because he can keep the ball in midfield.
but then he'll go to the wing.
I don't know. They can put like what's his name, Benrahma or Cornet.
They sold Benrahma.
Oh, right, Cornet then.
Cornet's around, yeah.
Because that having Cornet in the wing would be better than what they had. Because if you can't keep the ball in midfield, like you're pretty much useless. I remember watching the Bournemouth game. Bournemouth dominated them in the first half because he couldn't do anything in midfield.
I wonder why. But then, what doesn't make sense is the fact that they got Calvin Phillips, and I'm trying to think about why would you get Calvin Phillips to then bench him for this kind of game. I know he hasn't played that well, but then why would you still get him?
Yeah, you can't reward poor performance because
he's not a permanent member of the squad too. You can't reward. Yeah, you can't reward him for that.
The first game to the fight against Arsenal when he didn't pull. Remember, he gave the ball away for United's goal, Garnacho. So yeah, he had to ride bench.
Yeah, he has to hold that bench. Yeah, just a good like I said, dominant performance. What are your thoughts on West Ham fans leaving after half an hour?
I respect it. It was like, what at 4-0? What then? What's going to happen at 4-0? What's really going to happen?
Boy.
What's going to happen?
Boy, they went out for an early shower, boy.
Think about it, yeah. Blackwall Tunnel's closed today.
Yeah.
You have to get the Jubilee line
packed.
It's Ramadan. You got to go home. Like, why stay and watch 4-0? Like, I'm leaving. I'd have left after the third goal. I would have gone. What's the point? Just call it a day, lads. Let's go home. Try again next week.
Yeah, man, that's what happened. But
Because their team went home. So why shouldn't the fans go home? You couldn't leave 6 Tony was on the pitch.
for real, that was a poor performance, and hopefully they can, respond the next game because they owe it to the fans, man.
Yeah, they haven't won a game in 2024.
Really, wow.
Yeah, well, it's only been 5-6 games, but they haven't won a game.
Still,
You've
Yeah.
got to shout out Arsenal because when they sniffed blood, they fully went for it. They didn't leave anything to chance because this season I believe West Ham has beaten Arsenal twice. So today was a bit of a revenge game. And when they sniffed it, they just went for it. They didn't ease off and just keep pumping them. Like, yo, you know what, you man beat us twice, we're coming for your throat.
and that's the thing. Even in the past, that's been Arsenal's problem. You score 1 or 2 goals and then you just
Start
get,
chilling. Yeah.
Yeah.
Even that happened last year. We were 2-0 up, cruising 2-2 in the end. So, and one last shout out to Saka because Saka missed a penalty in this fixture last year. So, and he came today, stepped up again today. So,
oh, that was that big. Okay, yeah.
remember that big game near the end of the season? It was 2-2, and Saka could have made it 3-1, and then they literally went on to score after his miss to make it 2-2. So, yeah, man, it's a long season still. Hopefully, title charge is still on, but yeah, anything can happen.
Yeah. Before we move on, I want to give a shout out to Trossard.
Yeah,
He's been a nice signing for Arsenal. Perfect signing for Arsenal. Like he can
go on.
He can make an impact starting and make an impact coming off the bench as well. Like he perfect signing.
Yeah, technically he's so good, so good. Physically he's not good, but technically you can trust it. Give it to him in the phone box, he's going to keep it. And yeah, it's a big addition to the team. I feel like today's role, he played false 9, rotated with Havertz a bit, rotated with Odegaard a little bit. Yeah, West Ham couldn't deal with us today.
Yeah, for real. Let's move to the next game. Let's do Saturday's action. Let's start with Tottenham. Let's do Tottenham. Came out on top against Brighton, 2-1. This game, I watched this game.
You watched it? Oh my days. Let's chat about this game then. I watched the second half, and Tottenham was so lucky.
Yeah.
So lucky. It annoyed me so much that they came back and won the game in the last second of the game. I can tell why Brighton are where they are and why De Zerbi isn't. He's a good coach, obviously, but going one way, but the other way. Why are you trying to throw 9 men? What was it? 7, 8 guys try to win the game with 10 seconds left in the game for you to get counted on 4-on-4 in the last 10 seconds and lose the game away from home.
I don't know if this makes a difference, but he wasn't there. He was in Italy.
Why?
I think he had some surgery or something. He was banned, and then he went to Italy for some surgery, and he stayed in Italy.
It's still his philosophy, though. It's still like his.
Yeah.
You can't just drop everything the manager's doing just because he's not around for one game. It's in the team. It's the sort of philosophy of the team, and that was just dumb. And then Tottenham got life.
For real. The first half, Brighton, they played well. They played well. They created a lot of chances. Obviously, went 1-0 up. And they're a good team to watch, man. Even under the press, they keep their composure. They're well drilled.
You know who's a baller? Billy Gilmore. Billy Gilmore ran the game yesterday. He ran the game. 5'5" of him. He ran the game.
He's a top player.
He absolutely ran the game on his ones. Him and Pascal Gross.
Yeah.
Ran the game. You know who's disappointing? Ansu Fati wasn't that good. He was not good.
Nah, I don't know. Maybe he's not the type of player that can be effective coming off the bench. But he came on. It's like he wasn't with the intensity
flow of the game. Yeah.
But Spurs, one thing I'll say about Spurs, I've said it a couple of times this season. I don't think they play possession football, but if you press them like Brighton did, they crumble because they haven't really got technical ballers in midfield. Like
and the way they try to play out and what they do, the centre backs, they bring them wide, they bring their fullbacks into midfield. There's a lot of like open space.
Yeah.
And so if they lose it, you're in goal. And that's happened many times across the season. And that's also proven by, I looked at the stats the other day, they've given up probably as many chances as like some of the lower teams in the league, then they're the top of chances they've given up. So
Yeah.
defensively, they're not great. And yeah, it's a jammy win, but it is what it is. They move on.
That's the thing. When it went 1-1, I was like, oh, they're gonna.
And even their first goal was so jammy though. Oh,
Yeah.
it's Pape Mate Sel, yeah.
Yeah. Save. No, was it saved?
It was hit the post.
I
I think
hit
the
the post.
cross hit the post. It got deflected, hit the post, and
And
fell
then
to him.
yeah.
And just tapped it in.
Yeah, and then when Son came on, you saw like he was geeing up the crowd. I was like, oh, yeah, it's over.
Yeah.
I knew he was either going to score or get an assist, and he
Mm.
got the assist for Brendan Johnson. Is it Brendan Johnson?
Yeah, Brendan Johnson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's been a decent signing for them.
50 mil though. 50 mil.
Is that how much they paid for him?
That's how much they paid. Yeah.
Ooh.
Wait, let me double check. I'm Spurs' top hater, so I could be wrong.
Like
It could be
30
50 mil
something mil.
in my head.
She was like something like 30.
Hold on.
Shit, 47.5 mil.
Yeah, that's
50
okay.
mil.
And that's a lot of money.
What?
I'll take that back.
He needs to be good for them.
Yeah, exactly. He's been decent, but yeah, 50 million. Yeah, I'm gonna need to see a little bit more.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, let's move to the next game. Liverpool Burnley. 3-1 at Anfield. Good game, but Burnley they could have got some guy this game.
I didn't even watch it, but I had hope for the game, man. Yeah, I saw all the injuries Liverpool had.
Most of the game, Burnley had chances, but yeah. Jamie's second goal for Liverpool as well, man.
Yeah, I saw that one. Yeah.
Yeah, man, that's the thing. At Anfield, you have to take your chances. If you don't take your chances, they're gonna take this.
I think Burnley, they do play some good football. They get chances, but you just can't finish your chances.
Yeah, man. Like Fofana, he had a few one-on-ones, couldn't finish, and then yeah, they got punished, man. Jota, Trent with another assist. I think he's got like 66 assists or something. The most assists for a defender in the Premier League history, I think. And then yeah, Nunez got his goal to kill off the game. Yeah, he was a good header. It was a good header. Shout out to him because he hasn't been on the best of form in terms of scoring goals, but his effort's always there. He's always putting himself in a position to try and score. And yeah, he got his goal today. So shout out to him. And Finn Alisson got benched as well, which is interesting.
Whoa! I thought he was injured.
Oh, was he injured?
He was injured.
Yeah.
Oh, he was injured. Okay.
So they had a few injuries, and this. Wait, I thought to myself, I can't expect nothing from Burnley, man. It's my fault. I should have had that hope. It's Burnley. They got Brentford next, so I bet all their guys are back for Brentford.
Yeah, Brentford are a good team. When talking about Brentford, let's move to them. 2-0 away victory at Wolves, which is no mean feat. That's a top result for them.
Ivan the Gambler again.
Again, this guy is a top player, man.
You see his comment after the game about maybe the manager didn't like me at that time, trying to gamble with your luck.
Yeah, man. Because I think Thomas Frank said that
he's leaving. Yeah,
he's leaving. Which if I was a top team and I needed a striker, I would be in for him because I rate him highly, man.
I'll take him at United.
Yeah. I don't know because Højlund's there. I'll take him. No, I'll take him at United. I rate him highly. He's a good player.
Just swap Martial.
Yeah.
Add a bit of money on top.
Oh, Brentford take Martial.
Martial's still Prem quality.
Nah, Brentford are a smart team. They're a smart club.
Yeah, exactly.
Martial's Prem quality, man. Swap Martial for Ivan Toney plus maybe like a 50 million on top. You guys, that's a nice.
I think they'll just take the 50 mil. They wouldn't want the player.
My boy Marweezy getting no respect, man.
But yeah, that's a good win. I mean, both teams play the same formation. I'm checking now, and you would expect Wolves with their form,
At home
being at
as
home
well.
especially. But Brentford are no mugs. Brentford are no mugs.
But Brentford, I don't know what to make of them this season. They've been mad inconsistent.
Yeah.
They have, but at one point they had it and Mbeumo playing well. He got injured or he's been injured. Now they got Tony back. Now Mbeumo's gone. So if they had both of them, I think they would have picked up at least 6 more points. At least
What
6
about
more points.
Wissa?
Nah,
He's
nah.
so silly. No, but
Don't worry.
he stepped up when Ivan was out there.
Yeah, he did. He did.
For like 2 games. You play well for like 2 games.
I rate my guy Wissa, man.
Nah.
But yeah, let's move to the next game. Let's do Nottingham Forest, Newcastle.
I think I watched some of that game, yeah.
Nottingham Forest 2, Newcastle 3. Yeah, good result for Newcastle because Nottingham, tough place to go to. Yeah, Nottingham Forest pegged them back twice and then they got the winner. So shout out to Newcastle for showing that fight.
Yeah, I think Nottingham Forest should have had a penalty.
Yeah, Taiwo Awoniyi, but
yeah,
his first touch was awful.
It was, but the keeper still tripped him.
Yeah,
if the keeper didn't trip him, he didn't have an opportunity to shoot, and it's soft.
The thing is, the keeper didn't, even if the keeper didn't, his first touch was so bad.
That's the thing. They're punishing him for the first touch. If the first touch was good,
punish him too. He had no reason to have such a trampoline touch.
Yeah, man. It's like he didn't want to take control of the situation. He just wanted to let the ball run and see what happened.
Yeah.
But shouldn't he be playing AFCON?
Yeah, he was injured.
Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say really Nigerian. But that Bruno Guimaraes, great finishes as well.
Yeah, it was. It was good goal. It was really good goal.
Both of them. The first and
I remember the last one. I watched the last goal. He scored.
Yeah, the first one was nice. Place finished with the first one was that one touch outside the boot finish with his right foot from like a corner, and he had no back tip, just finessed it. Crazy.
Even Shaw's goal was good.
Yeah.
Touch and then on a half volley. Yeah, shout out to him. Elanga. Everyone's laughing at his training, but that guy's an athlete, man.
That's all he's got to his game.
He's rapid.
But he's crap.
I know he had a 1-on-1 that he missed, but yeah, he made up with that finish. The keeper, if the keeper didn't come out here and made him think and made him having to made him think about the decision, I think he probably would have missed. But because the keeper came out, he didn't really have a chance to think. He just kicked it through his legs and went in. But yeah, shout out to Elanga. He's played well since he's moved to Forest. I'll give him that.
And even Callum Hudson-Odoi, 2 goals in 2 games.
Yeah. Shout out to him. I hope he gets a run of games. That's what he needs, man. A run of games.
And it's not because he's still only 23.
Yeah. I don't know what happened at Leverkusen. I think, they were playing a wing back, so and maybe he's not really one that can adapt to a different country. But yeah, he's came not in the Forest. He looks decent. He looks like he's got some of his athleticism back.
He's definitely got talent. He's just extracting it and giving him confidence, giving him a platform to do well. I feel like it's very crucial the years between 17 to 22 for footballers, because if you get some trauma in your development where you have bad loan, which is a whole season, you have a bad 6 months at your parent club, you're expecting things to go well, you can set you back 3-4 years. So that time period is very, very key. So yeah, and there's a lot of players don't go well for them in those periods. So
I think that's more a lot. You see that story with a lot of Chelsea loanees, where the club's given them too much too early, and they've gone on loan, haven't been great. Because Callum, when he was at Chelsea, they were hyping that to be the next big thing. Gave him a 100k contract.
But they stopped playing him. They brought players in this position. They didn't give him an opportunity to play. They didn't. Chelsea. They don't care.
He wasn't setting the world alight. He had
No,
he
he
had like
was.
a couple of games where he was in the madness, and
At
then he just
18, he was so good at 18. Bayern Munich wanted him a few teams, and they said no. And then they went into proceed to buy guys like Ziyech, Werner. Who else did they buy? Havertz. Who else did they buy? Well, 3 players in attacking positions and stopped playing him and sent him alone. Didn't work. I remember there was a game Tuchel brought him on. They brought him off.
Yeah.
And once you do that to a player, that's like 6 months of of development gone.
I
You
mean,
think
it's
you've
hard
got
to
no
argue against
confidence.
Chelsea because those signings did win in the Champions League. So
Yeah, on Chelsea end, it is what it is. They won trophies. It is what it is. But on his end, it's unfortunate.
It's funny that whole thing that you just brought up, SB, about that development and it being that can delay the blossoming of your career for 3-4 years. I think the same thing happened with Tony, because he was at Newcastle and he was meant to be the next big thing, but I think I guess he wasn't serious or something happened, and then he went to the lower league.
he saw what happened. He was busy gambling.
He went to the lower leagues, and then it took him years to get to this stage now. So you do see it happen a lot. And but the thing is, most players, they don't make it. They end up staying in the lower leagues or just pandering out. But let's wrap up the rest of these games. Wait, Man City 2, Everton 0.
That was a good game.
Yeah, man.
And
Haaland's back.
Yeah. Good finishes, man. His first one was right foot. His technique is clean, you know. His shooting tech's clean.
Yeah, he strikes the ball well.
Clean. Yeah. City just did what they had to do. They've hit that patch of form where they just dispatch everyone.
KD,
they'll just come back and win.
KDB, man, he's been big for them, man. Shout out to KDB. He's come back and he's giving the team like a new energy.
That's what they do.
And they're not even flashy, which is like, I think the biggest compliment I can give them. They're not flashy, but they're just so effective. It's nothing like they don't do anything that wows you anymore. It's just like straight efficiency. And KDB is like, when I get onto Odegaard, it's not because Odegaard's a bad player. It's just there's a lot of fluff to his game and pizzazz. Whereas KDB is just, I just need to put this through ball here. I'm not trying to dribble you for no reason. I'm not trying to have extra touches here and there. I'm shooting on passing.
Yeah.
And it is what it is. And Haaland is a no-nonsense guy. And that second goal was just bullying.
Man. And Braithwaite was sent to the gym. Just get off me, man.
I think Haaland must be the only Norwegian that eats pounded yam or something.
I said,
Yeah, man. Braithwaite is a good defender as well. Good young player, but boy, he got shown levels, man.
Haaland's good, man.
What's annoying is that they're actually going to win the league again. And I don't see either Arsenal or Liverpool getting more points than them in this stretch of games.
I mean, United have got them in 3 games time. Let's say, you know, if we beat them,
the only way Liverpool or Arsenal have a chance is that we have to beat them when we play them.
At their ground.
Yeah, we got to go to Etihad and they got to go to Anfield. So Man City got to go to Anfield. And I still hope. But KDB don't play games, man. KDB is just inevitable.
And the thing is, they don't need him to do like a lot of running as well. They let Rodri do that. They let I guess Mateus Nunes or whoever they pair in midfield to do the running. They just get him the ball and he just puts the ball where it needs to be put, puts the cross in the key pass, the assist or whatever. And yeah, man City are just they're gathering momentum at the right time.
And like, I remember there was talk of Grealish not playing the last few games, even to the point where there's talks of Grealish being annoyed. But they're just keeping him waiting fresh for the next round of games anyway.
Exactly.
So it's annoying. All their players are fit now. I think they're coming back fit, so the inevitable's happening again.
But Grealish has got to leave, man.
Yeah, he's got to leave because this is his future, man. I think Pep Pep makes judgments on players. When he sees, okay, you're this guy, you're not trying to become the best winger in the world. He just, like, when he puts judgment on you, I don't think there's much he can do. He's always going to be a bit part player at best. He's never going to be a mainstay, like playing game in, game out.
I don't even think it's that. I think with Pep, he's got such a rigid system, and it only allows or caters to one or two players to be flashy. Apart from them two, everyone else has to play according to his
But
system. It's like, I
it's
remember
really,
when Henry went to Barcelona the first
yeah.
Henry was that guy. He said to Henry, listen, here, you do this job and do this. If not, get the hell out. And Grealish came from Villa. Grealish was that guy. He was a footballer. Grealish was one of the dying breeds of footballer. At City, he's just get the ball, take a man on, get the ball in the box. Just try and just get an assist.
Wait, take what man on? Mr. Cutting.
Or try to win a free kick. He's very mechanical in his football.
More efficient, very efficient now. Does not lose the ball.
He's efficient, but the flair in his game's gone.
Yeah. He doesn't try things no more. Yeah,
just do this, and that's all you need to do. Whereas Grealish is the kind of player he wants to express himself. So you can see he's not even happy on the pitch himself, but he's winning stuff, but it's within himself, and that's what Pep's like. So if you want to win and play within yourself, then yeah, that's why it didn't work out for him at Bayern, because Bayern had Ribery and Robben. Them man were not going to do that. Them man wanted to do what they wanted to do, so Pep had to leave.
Yeah, just a quick thing on Pep. I don't know if you saw this article that's been put out on social media, but I guess this Barcelona doctor that got banned a while ago, and then when Pep was manager of Barcelona, he requested this manager that got banned because this doctor was previously giving the players some sort of PEDs that weren't being detected.
Pep in 2001 got suspended for PED.
Yeah, and he was under that doctor, right?
Yeah.
And then when he got hired as a manager of Barca, he hired that same doctor.
And the Pep Messi only got one injury. As soon as Pep left, Messi kept getting injured. But I'm not gonna say that. These are all allegedly, and there's no substances. I ain't got peas like that before. Bad City lost and like, yo, cease and desist. Listen, allegedly.
But when it's interesting because that prime Barca team, that 08 Barca team that won the Champions League, you look at the players and the way that they're able to play that high press. I mean, they were the best team technically and physically. Where do you ever see that? You rarely see a team that's the best technically and physically.
I mean, it's kind of built that with Man City now, technically and physically.
Yeah, but it's like technically, I'm saying people like Xavi, you don't associate Xavi with being an athlete like that. Or
but it wasn't even a physical thing because with them, they just pass you to death. It wasn't that they were just...
No, it was pressing. The way they pressed, it took everyone by surprise. Like, no one could deal with the physicality of their pressing. As soon as
they had like 70 to 80% possession most games, so they pressed a little bit. As soon as they got the ball, it was getting the ball off them that was a problem. Because if you got like 75% possession most of your games, it's deceiving. Like, because the times when you have to press, you look animalistic, but when you got the ball all the time, eventually the other team they just pass you into tiredness. Because if you're just chasing the ball, what's the fastest way to get tired? Running after the ball, keep a pat. Eventually you're just tired, and then they look like physical monsters. Because Xavi and Iniesta were not physical specimens where they were running up and down like maniacs. Messi wasn't doing that. It's just their passing. That team, crazy. I don't agree with Neville. I don't think that team was doing anything such. I think that team was just, they passed you to death, and by the time you actually got the ball, you're just too tired.
It's a good point. But
remember that tick-attack in the triangles?
Yeah.
And then when they lost the ball, man, Busquets would get the ball back. Yeah, and then when you get the ball, you're so tired, you're just rushing into trying to do something with it. Because you're thinking, if I lose this ball, I'm running again.
And to be fair, on the flip side, we've seen them get physically dominated by
Madrid.
Mourinho's into teams when he went there, and
and Bayern as
Chelsea
well.
when they beat them in 2012. I'm not saying physically, like I don't think we ever watched Barcelona and thought physically they were different.
No.
Like compared to how we looked at Liverpool all them years with all them inhalers, and
Yeah, man. Them asthma.
them had no injuries for like 5-6 years.
The what? The inhalers.
Yo,
You not heard
them
about this?
allegations. Ain't you heard it?
I know,
them
I know,
inhalers,
yeah.
bro.
I'm joking, man.
Them inhalers. Yo,
How
them
did
man.
them man have no injuries for like 5-6 years?
70% of the team had asthma. How?
What?
How? Yo. Again, allegedly, man.
But yeah, man, let's wrap up the rest of these games. Luton won Sheffield 3.
That's a bad result for Luton, you know.
Yeah,
Bad
result.
result.
I don't know what happened. Maybe they got too cocky or whatever, but
I think because I was checking the stats because I think what happened was that Sheffield scored first, and once they score first, Sheffield's going to defend for their lives. And if I saw the stats, Luton has 73% possession. Luton cannot have a game with 73% possession. They're not breaking no one down.
Nothing down.
They're not breaking. They need like 36% possession. That's their game model.
Yeah,
40 and less. That's how they're going to win games.
it's true. Yeah, because they don't have the players to to breaking down any low blocks. And Sheffield, I think they play with 3 centre backs as well. So
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, even more difficult. But yeah, shout out to Sheffield because I'm sure everyone had that down as a Luton win. And yeah, they went away from home and got the W, scored 3 goals as well. So
this is why, I'm saying if Man United lose to Luton, that ETH guy has to get sacked.
But no, is it away from home or at home?
Away from home to Luton.
You might get touched. Luton are no joke at home.
If we get touched, that guy has to get sacked.
Nah, everyone gets the taste from Luton.
No. Sheffield United went there, gave them the taste, and then we're going to go there and get a taste. If we lose that game, that guy
it's different, man. It's different.
Nah, man. He needs a P45. I'll drive him to his next location. After beating Villa today,
The thing is, Man United have got momentum away from home, and we've seen what's happened to some of the top teams at that place at Kenilworth Road.
Top team. So we don't have to worry.
But they're going to play you like you're
top team. Man United, we get played against like a top team.
Yeah.
So we've seen what happened. So there's no surprise factor. So I expect Man U to win convincingly. But we'll see.
It's going to be a dogfight out there. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be physical.
I just hope Luton try to press us and then we counter them.
Yeah, we'll see. But Luton's not. Kenilworth Road is not the biggest pitch, so
it's tiny. Maynard might get eaten up alive. You know, he might. Barkley might have something. Huh?
I think Mainy's going to show you well gone.
Barkley might run the game.
That Ghanaian guy's going to put that Nigerian. Stop this. Do you know who Mainy is, bro? My Ghanaian brother. £50 yam. Are you crazy?
But what's the last game? Fulham 3, Bournemouth 1. Yeah, shout out to Fulham. Got that 3-1 victory. Yeah, don't really have much to say about this. Bournemouth, they're struggling right now. I think they're going to be in the relegation dogfight.
No. Come on.
You don't think?
Hell no. But you know it was peak right now. Everton are down there. Yeah, Everton, Notts Forest too. Even Palace can get drawn into that.
Palace are getting drawn in.
Yeah.
Oh, the top. Yeah, Palace in the relegation dogfight. Yeah. Bournemouth,
I feel like 3 more wins, they're fine across this season. So.
Yeah, I suppose, and they've got a striker that can score goals at any time. So.
Is that Bournemouth or Palace?
Bournemouth.
Okay,
Since when have Palace?
What about that? What striker did Palace get?
Andy Johnson.
Is he back? Back in the penalties again? Oh.
Yeah, man. But that's that Premier League. before we wrap up, I want to give a shout out to Xabi Alonso and Bayer Leverkusen. Shout out to
Yeah,
them.
remember Bayer never losing 5-a-side. Yeah, that is real life stuff, you know.
Really, 31 games unbeaten.
But
He goes around the situation.
but Bayern Munich are a joke. They're not a good side. Thomas
Yeah.
Tuchel is not a good manager. Their team's not good.
He's getting exposed, man, because at Bayern, you've got everything you need in a relatively easy league, the financial resources, the best squad in the league. Yeah, I mean, for you to mess this up, that's on the manager.
The thing is, yeah, he even got flipping Muller rattled, and he's the most composed Donny ever. He was rattled. I don't know what he was saying in German, but it didn't sound good.
Yeah, man, I watched some of this game as well. The
It was
starting
done. Yeah.
starting lineup, they tried to match Bayern's formation, come with the three at the back. That was the biggest mistake because they're not used to playing that in that formation. And you saw it, they looked disjointed. They couldn't really create any clear-cut chances. Harry Kane was ghost. And yeah, they got dominated from minute 1 to minute 90. Shout out to Bayern Munich and Bayern
Shout out
Leverkusen.
to Florian Wirtz. He's a baller, man.
Yeah.
He is.
Yeah, he's a top player.
He's going to be at Bayern in like a year or two too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man.
that
I'll
was just an
take Man United,
audition.
you know.
That's an audition.
And the thing is, they left Frimpong on the bench as well. And I forgot the other guy's name. The two of their starters, they left them on the bench.
Yeah,
Still
Frimpong
managed-
came in and bagged the third one, innit?
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, shout, you got it spot on tactically, spot on. Harry Kane, like I said, missing. Didn't do anything in that match. And yeah,
But they just ain't got their transfer windows haven't been good. Who was the last baller they bought? They
Harry
bought. Yeah, but even before that,
Sane.
nah, he was out of favor, and he hasn't really touched Man City heights anymore.
Mane.
He was done. He was done by the time he left, man. He was
Nah,
cooked.
he was a scapegoat, man, because they were playing him up front. They were playing him as a striker because they didn't buy a striker.
Yeah, but he's not really a winger though. He's getting old. You can't play him on the wing still.
I think for Bayern, you can play him on the wing. I think
Because Sanchez gone back to Germany and he's looking fit. Come on, man. Mane can play on the wings.
That's true.
in Germany, yeah, he can play on the
That's
wing.
Yeah,
true.
man.
That's true. That's true. And yeah, man, the centre backs. Let me check their team quick.
I think the problem Bayern is that they're usually a team that are more expansive and expressive, and with the signing of Harry Kane, it feels like they have to cater to him.
I don't think so because Harry Kane he can do anything.
Yeah, everything.
He can be your target man. He can be the distributor. He can do everything.
But that's the problem with Harry Kane at times, though. Like yesterday's game, he's dropping into midfield, trying to pick up the ball from deep. No one's up top doing anything.
I think that's because he was just frustrated because they couldn't get the ball to him.
But when the striker's playing as your flipping extra centre mid, when you get the ball, there's no one up there to even relieve pressure because he's not there to hold on the ball. He's there trying to pass the ball.
But that's not the reason why they conceded 3 goals. Look, Harry Kane. Harry Kane's not the issue for me.
No, he's not the issue, but I'm saying they've changed the game a bit. But
Like-
what do they call him? Two Chilaban?
Bro, they have Eric Dyer starting. He couldn't get into Spurs team. They bought this guy called Sasha Bowie, and Arsenal's linked from plays for Galatasaray. He didn't go in from no more because he's clearly not a great target.
Yeah,
Like,
and it was his fault for the first goal as well, sleeping on the back post.
Goretzka.
Washed. No, let me take that back. He's not washed. I guess it was just a bad game.
He ain't levels though. Let's be real. He's not levels. He's not
World class.
elite Champions League final level. Like he's not.
I think he was at one point. He was, but he's
like-
not that anymore.
Goretzka was good.
2018, 19. Not
Even
not
last season,
anymore.
Goretzka was balling.
No, and they got some Don Palovic. I've never seen him before. Marawalzi come from Ajax. You know, Ajax players, boy.
Banditi Ajax players, man. Yo, we've got that bandit on the right, Anthony. Oh man.
And then they got obviously Sane, Kane, and Musiala. I mean, that's a good front three, and that should be enough to win a lot of games. But everything behind him is a bit. It's a bit funny.
Bayern, anyways, man. Let's talk about Madrid, man. Vinny.
Mm.
They showed that Girona, you know.
Vinny was. Right, they showed Girona levels. They said, "This is big boy football. This is La Liga title challenge football." Came
Vinny.
to Bernabeu and got spanked.
I'm happy, man, because I saw Man City own Girona.
Yeah, the City group or whatever.
And Man City are buying players for Girona.
Yo, Vinny, that's one of the better performances I've seen from him. He was cooking.
Honestly, he's probably the best winger in the world. Probably.
I think Mbappe is still the best. But
Yeah, Mbappe's the best.
Mbappe is the best. But Vinny yesterday, cooking.
Yeah, he was.
That assist for what's his name? Bellingham. Crazy.
Bro. Assist.
I was like, yo, Allah. I was speaking Arabic. I was like, yo, crazy assist.
Yeah, that assist was crazy. And his goal as well. What a finish. Yeah, Bellingham, good finish. Even Rodrigo's goal was good as well.
Yeah, that was nice. Yeah.
If Madrid spend properly, they can have their team set for like another 7-8 years. If they go down the Mbappe route is a sexy route, and obviously if you get opportunity to sign and play that good, you got to take it. But is he really the right signing they need? They need a striker.
Yeah,
ASAP.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, because even Hosselu, they gave him a charity penalty. He still put it back, right? He's still in the post.
They should get whoever's the best striker on the market, young striker on the market, just make sure they get him, secure them.
What young striker?
It's Haaland, isn't it? Haaland is the guy. Imagine Haaland in this team. Unstoppable. This team's unstoppable.
Yeah, because
I don't even want to think about that. Demonic.
Imagine Bellingham, Haaland, Vinny, Rodrigo, Camavinga, Tchouameni. It's just too much.
But then, Hala Madrid did it.
But then if you add Mbappe to this team, you're thinking, it's sort of
I think Mbappe like increases him like that much, whereas Haaland is that much because like Haaland is a striker that they need.
Yeah.
What about that Benjamin Sesko?
He's good, but
he's a top striker.
At 18 though, you can't just throw him in there unless you're willing to wait.
They've done that with these other players though. Like Rodrigo, they bought him young. Vinny, they bought him young.
Yeah,
even Kama, they bought him young.
Sesko is 6'4", quick, could finish.
Agile as well.
With Tchouameni and Kama, they never started every single game. They were rotating with Cruz and Modric. Even to the point where Camavinga are being unhappy. And even Vinny, they blooded. They just had to play him because they had no one else. Rodrigo, they brought in and out.
No, Vinny, to be fair, when they bought him, he was playing for their B team.
Yeah. But then remember those years where Vinny wasn't good for like the first 2 years.
Yeah.
And remember Benzema said this guy's playing against us.
Yeah.
And they
after that comment, Vinny switched up.
Yeah. They had to still play. They had no one else to play.
Yeah.
So they got.
Didn't they send that Brazilian kid? The one with the classic pictures.
Yeah, Endrick's
17.
So they should just get the right player. If I'm them, Mbappe's a nice name to get, but
I don't think they need him.
Yeah.
But it sounds like the deal was basically done. It sounds
exactly.
What do you do with Vinny then?
I don't know.
You got to try and make it work. There's too much talent.
Because Mbappe is leaving PSG. He doesn't want to be a striker.
Yeah,
exactly. And you're not going to pay all that money and not put that player in the best position. He's going to be playing on the left side. So where Vinny's going to be playing, I don't know.
I reckon they might make Bellingham the striker. You know.
No,
just appease Mbappe, just appease him.
But then you're going to kill Bellingham.
Someone's got.
And even yesterday, what's his name? Ancelotti was like, "Oh, we've got the best players in the world already." When they asked him about Mbappe, he said Vinny, Bellingham, and who was the other one? He listed three: Vinny, Bellingham, and Rodrigo. Was it Rodrigo? I hope not.
But Rodrigo's a top player, though.
He's a baller.
He's good.
But yeah, I think they end up playing Vinny on the right, to be honest. And Rodrigo have to touch bench.
That's nasty. Vinny on the right.
Yeah, that takes away his game, man. Because he's not the type of guy to be going byline and crossing the ball in.
No. And that's a slight because Vinny's done too much in the game.
Yeah, man.
To be moved to the right like that.
But I think that's what they're gonna do.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. It is what it is. Well, yeah, man. Any other thing you wanna talk about before we get up and watch this AFCON game?
AFCON's been a great tournament for AFCON, though. Let's just say that quickly.
Yeah,
it's been fantastic. Great advertising.
Very interesting.
AFCON football. And all my prayers, you know, any God that is listening to this prayer, please don't let Nigeria win. Please. Hey, if Nigeria win, you're gonna do that pigeon and just jump off a flipping balcony. Hey, imagine the Arsenal Nigerian fans tonight if Nigeria win. The noise. Nah.
South London is gonna be Abuja, Lagos. I'm telling you, it's gonna be a sea of white and green.
It's peak. You know these men, bro, Ghana here, we ain't done nothing, but we're still catching corn. If Nigeria win this tournament, hey.
Like I said, I've been saying since Ghana went out. You see, that's the thing. If Ivory Coast win, Ghana fans are gonna be like, at least Nigeria did it.
I'm gonna say because I'm Ivorian on my dad's side, isn't it? So my people are still there.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. We're gonna be too comfortable. We need to feel the pain.
No, I don't want to feel the pain. Big man thing, bro. I want to swim in Nigerian tears tonight, bro. Yeah, I want to taste the salt. Big man thing that Nigeria cannot win.
You know what's funny though? Them AU brothers might not make it next tournament because if Nigeria win, they might have to say, let's look at overhaul this whole team now.
That's what I'm saying. That's what needs to happen. The overhaul from the top down.
Nigeria cannot win. Nah, man. I always get these Nigerians messaging me, eagle killed lion, eagle still Ghanaian jollof. I don't want to see it, bro.
Did you see the Amapiano memes? Did you see how Amapiano memes?
Our piano, and then the Ghanaian guy got slapped.
Right, and because you know, if Nigeria
even Tyler was catching corn.
Oh my god!
The one that water song. Yeah. Nah, man, you might can't prosper, man.
All we're gonna see is Ghana must go bags and eggs.
Bro, that's it. I keep getting the messages. Like, where's Ghana? All you do is Zonto and eat eggs. No, God, if Nigeria with this.
And you know that dead joke, they didn't see this coming. I don't want to see that.
Fab.
I don't want to see that one.
There's only one bastards here. They can't win, bro. They can't win.
Nah, I think it's gonna happen, man. I think it's their time. Unfortunately,
they deserve it. They've been good this tournament. They've made the tournament interesting. They've been solid as well. Solid defensively, very solid team. Get a goal and they're just hard to break down. So yeah, made the best team win. But...
yeah, man, that's that. Another episode of 245 Sports. Yeah, man, like, share, subscribe, and yeah, let us know what you think about Madrid to Mbappe to Madrid. What do you think is going to happen with Vinny? Do you think Vinny should play on the right, or do you think even Mbappe should play on the right? I doubt that will happen, but yeah, let us know what you think. And yeah, we're out.